In our video on one-step equations, we talked about the idea of reversing the mechanism of a break to set a bone and how that relates to solving equations. Just like the algebristas of old, we are looking to reunite broken parts. Mathematically, we do this by reversing the order of operations using inverses to uncover a variable. Let's start by looking at the equation 2x minus 3 equals 9. If we reverse the order of operations, the first thing to go is addition and subtraction. So in our equation, we must start by reversing the minus 3. Addition is the inverse operation of subtraction, so using the addition property of equality, we add 3 to both sides. Negative 3 plus 3 equals 0, leaving 2x on the left. 9 plus 3 equals 12 on the right. So now we have 2x equals 12. Next up in the order of operations is multiplication and division. This means we need to reverse the multiplication by 2. The inverse of multiplication is division, so we divide both sides by 2, getting 2 divided by 2 equals 1, leaving x, and 12 divided by 2 equals 6. This means that x equals 6. To make sure that this equation is true when the value of x is 6, we will use the substitution property of equality to rewrite the original equation as 2 times 6 minus 3 equals 9. Evaluating this, we get 9 equals 9, which is true by the reflexive property of equality. We could also look at the problem, the difference of x and 5 divided by 9 equals 2. While there is subtraction happening, it is in the numerator of a fraction bar, so technically it is part of a grouping symbol. This means we will skip it for now. Instead, we will move on to reversing multiplication and division. So, to reverse the division by 9, we will use the multiplication property of equality to multiply both sides by 9. This gives us x minus 5 equals 18. Now we will move on to undoing the subtraction that was in the numerator. We will do this by adding 5 to both sides of the equation. Our result is x equals 23. We will definitely want to verify this, so we will use the substitution property of equality to make sure that the difference of 23 and 5 divided by 9 equals 2, and it does. As we continue to practice solving equations, it is important to follow this process of reversing the order of operations. Even as our equations get more complex, this idea will continue to shine through. In this video, we looked at solving equations with more than one step through the process of reversing the order of operations.